an audio-only recording of an exercise session for Vision of Adventure. This recording is supported by Disability Rights UK, a fitness and body conditioning session led by Paddy Finn. Please note that you need some weights for this session. These can be as simple as 2 tin cans or 2 water-filled bottles.
I think. Right, well, it's just turned 6, so I think that we should get started. If somebody else joins us, then they can join us as we go. Right, so what I'm going to do today is we're going to go through the normal routine. For those of you who know what you're doing, I'll just expect you to get on. You know what the routine is, so you know what to do. There will be a bit more explanation for people who are new. For the first round, for the first set of our 13 exercises, we'll do 30 seconds for each exercise. And then in the second round, I will give you an option to do either 30 seconds or, for some of you, 45, because you know what you're doing and you've built up your strength, so we can move on. So there's no point in not doing more. Okay. So those of you who are doing that, you'll know who you are, so that's not a problem. Okay, I'm just looking for, I know what I'm looking for, my watch. There we go, my stopwatch. Cool, I've got my stopwatch, done everything again. Right, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to stand up and do some warming up. Some of you may have warmed up already, but we'll do a little bit more. So we do a little bit of jogging on the spot. So if you stand up and off we go, do a little bit of jogging. So for those of you who have some of you have your own warm-up, but what I like to do is just get the blood coursing through the veins a little bit, and just so we feel ready. Swinging the arms on the balls of the feet, and 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is doing some marching. So this is high knees and high arms. So let's really sort of swing those arms. So we're marching there. So if you can, that's it. There you go. That's it, Stacey. Right. So opposite arm, opposite leg is good. That's keeping you in balance. So if it's right leg, it's left arm. Right, nice and high. So we get a little bit of stretch on those. Oh, hello, a little bit. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Right, I've somehow lost Linda. How have I done that?
That's problems with the thing.
Oh, is she? Okay, right, okay. So we'll do some
in and out.
Okay, so trunk twist now. So this is where you swing your arms at about shoulder height and twist from side to side. So you're working through your core, and you can, sort of twist right through, shoulders down to knees. Okay, nice big swings, nice and loose. You don't have to hold it. Just swing and just warm up all that middle area. Very good. You'll have your own little way of doing it, but as long as it gets you warmed up, that's the important thing. Okay, and stop there. Okay, and last one, we're going to do some arm swings. So this is big circles with the arms. You can start either going forward or backwards, whichever you prefer, and we'll do 30 seconds each way to warm up them shoulders. Okay. Yeah, I think Linda was a bit frustrated by her emails. We kept talking to her. So I hope I haven't got rid of her.
Did you close her off?
Not deliberately, but I'm sure she'll blame me. Okay, right, and change direction. Don't know. First aid. Okay, keep swinging them around, nice and loose. Okay, 10 seconds. and 5, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Super duper. Okay, first exercise is squats. Okay, so squats. You want your feet comfortably apart, probably toes pointing out a little bit, and then when you squat down, it's pushing your hips back, and you don't really need to go more than 90 degrees. If you want to use a weight, you can do, or you can do what they call air squats, where you don't use a weight. If you've not done these before or haven't done them for a while, it may be better just to do them without a weight. So we'll do 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. And you go down as far as you feel comfortable, and then back up. So back up again, Stacey, and then down and back up. That's it. And just feel, yeah, and you just continue for 30 seconds. That's it. Nice and controlled. Good.
Oh, excuse me.
That's it. 5 seconds. Keeping your chest up. 2, 1, stop. Good. Okay, so split squat. So this is where you take a stride forward, 1 step forward. So there's 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. And the emphasis here is lowering your rear knee. So your back knee is going down as if you're going to kneel on that knee. You don't have to go all the way down. And the weight should be felt through the front thigh. Okay. All right, let's try that. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So Stacey, bend that back knee and down as far as you feel comfortable. Sometimes it's nice to have something to hang on to, and then push back up. There you go. Okay, and then down forward again and push, and then push back up. Some people use a chair to balance, or have a sofa nearby. And that's 5 seconds left. 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, and we're going to swap legs. So change legs. Other leg forward. Okay. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So back knee going down and then push back up. Try and keep control all the time. So that's 10 seconds gone. And then low as you dare. And then back up. That's good, Stacey, like that. That's good. Getting the hang of it. 20 seconds gone. 25. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Well done. Okay, bicep curl. So you want some weights for this. So a weight in each hand is really good. So if you find your weights. Okay. So bicep curl, normally standing up, but you can do it. You can kneel, Stacey. You don't have to get up. That's absolutely fine. So if you put your hands by your thighs, and then turn your hands so your palms are facing forward, and then all we're doing is bending the elbows and bringing the weights up to your shoulder. Okay, Stacey, rather than sitting back, Stacey, if you kneel up, because I want the full movement. There we go. That's the baby. Okay, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. Okay, and bend them up to the shoulders and then control down. And keep repeating. Okay, right, that looks good. Well, I like that. Okay, so you adjust the speed.
Burning question is, has Liz got 2 weights now?
No.
No. I'm going to make her do a 30 seconds on the other arm.
I think you should have a whip round for me.
Right, no Santa Claus for you.
And stop there.
No.
Okay, stop there. That's your 30 seconds. Right, Liz, you better go again for your 30 seconds while I explain the next.
I just swapped over. You're all right.
Oh, did you swap over?
Yeah.
I didn't notice either. That
You're all right.
Okay, right. So that's right. Okay, right, Stacey. This is always a tricky one to explain. So what happens is this is the bent over lateral raise. Oh no, it isn't. Oh, this is easy. Sorry, this is an easy one. Okay, so bent over lateral raise. If you imagine you're flapping your arms like a bird with the weights in, and you've got weights in your hand, But what I'd like you to do is step forward with 1 foot. So you're leaning slightly forward. So your upper body's 1 foot forward. So you step forward, and then your upper body's leaning slightly forward. And basically you start with your hands by your sort of hanging down just in front of you, and then you bring them out to the side as if you were flapping your arms. Okay. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. Ah, Stacey, that's original. If you just stay with the foot forward, that's fine. You don't have to step forward each time, although that's a good exercise. Okay.
Oh no, it's my pattern though.
It's working. It's working the shoulders and it's working your thighs. That's great. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. I think, Stacey, I think you should keep doing that one. I like that. That's a new one. Okay. Right. So this is okay. Upright row. Upright. So on this one, this is the one where we step forward with 1 foot, and we have the weight in the other hand, and we imagine the hand with the weight in is pulling something out of the ground. That is the best. And what we're trying to do is get that elbow to come straight back and behind your back, if that makes sense. Okay, so Stacey, if you just lean forward, right, let the weight hang down, right, and now pull that weight up and push your elbow straight back. That's it. Yeah. Okay, that's a good start. Right. Okay, we'll start with that. Okay, so we're going to do that as many times as we can in 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Because we're going to swap arms, of course. Oh, Steve's doing it with 2 at the same time. Good man. He's going to do double. Good lad. I'm watching, you know. Okay, Stacey, if you just focus on the arm, the upper body doesn't have to move really. You can just sort of lean on that leg, near the leg. So it's the elbows going back rather than the coming up as a bicep curl. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, let's swap over. Okay. So it's opposite hand, and it's the arm movement rather than the body. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Steve's starting with 2 weights now, I can see. Oh, he's smiling, that's all right. double the exercises.
What size weights have you got, Steve?
I think we're about 5 each.
All right.
5, yeah. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Well done, guys. Okay. Shoulder press. So shoulder press, we can just be standing up, have our weights, weight in each hand. Hands just at our shoulders with our elbows bent, and we're going to go from a bent elbow and we're going to push straight up towards the ceiling and then down and repeat. Okay, so shoulder press. 3, 2, 1, off we go. And because Liz has got 1 weight, because Santa Claus didn't bring another weight, I'll call her at 15 seconds.
Too heavy for him in his sack.
Okay, that's 15. Good.
Oh, he lost me number, house number.
What, you didn't get any presents at all? 5 seconds.
No.
3, 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, cool. Shoulder press. Right, so that's all those exercises. It's now get on the floor time. So we're going to do some core work. Hurrah! Hurrah! Hooray!
Yay!
Yay! Core work. Woo woo. All righty. So crunches. So you lie on your back. Bend your knees so that you can put your feet flat on the floor. Place your hands on your thighs. And all you're doing is you're not coming right up. You're just sliding your hands up your thighs as far as I'll go. If they get to your knees, great. If they get past your knees, even greater. But just go as high as you can. And even if you don't get anywhere near your knees, it doesn't matter as long as we're putting some tension on that lower abdomen. So you go up and then come down. You go up and then come down. You don't have to hold it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. So you go as high as you can. Oh, this is fat. Right, this is great. So the people who started, who were doing this before Christmas, I can see the improvement that we've got over time. Well done. That's 15 seconds. And I know some of you are thinking this is just a warm-up for the second session. That's 22 seconds gone. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Super duper. Okay, so next one, we're still lying on the floor. We can still keep our feet in the same position. And what we're going to do next is heel tap. So heel tap is where we keep our, as far as we can, keep our shoulders and back on the floor, and we slide sort of down one side. So our right hand goes to touch our right heel and then comes back to this position. And then we stretch to touch our left heel and back. And we're sliding along the floor as far as possible. Those of you who've done it before can, of course, take your feet off the floor because it's a little bit harder as long as they're not too high. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Okay, so you're right there, Stacey. Right, you're stretching for that heel and then back and then on the other side. So make a real effort with it so you're getting as far as you can down. And it should be working your core a little bit. So your abs, your abdomen, your abdominal muscles. So that's 25 seconds. And that's 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Cool. Okay, then the favorite one. So if you so it's in the same position, or one option is to start in this position and you're going to do a sit-up, but you keep your fingertips either on your temples or behind your ears. You sit up and then you twist. So what you're aiming to do, if you get there, whether you get there or not is immaterial, but what you're trying to do is get your right elbow comes up and tries to touch your left knee and then back down. And then next time you come up and try and get your left elbow to your right knee and back down. Doesn't matter if you don't get all the way up, but it's the attempt. If you want to make it harder, then you take your feet off the floor, so you've got to control your legs as well as your upper body. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Yeah, so you can bring your knees to your elbows if you like. There's a few options, and people know what they're doing themselves. Okay, that's 20 seconds. 25. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, good. Right. Next, I breathe, have a stretch. Plank. So plank, easy peasy lemon squeezy. With our plank, we can either be in a press up position, so that's hands on the floor and toes on the floor and our bodies straight, or we can be on our forearms. Personally, I prefer the forearms, but that's a personal thing. On your forearms, body straight, and then toes on the floor. So, okay. So we will do this for 30 seconds this time. 3, 2, 1. Okay, off we go. And try and keep it in a straight line. That's good. All right. Fab. Well done, everybody. Looking good. 15 seconds. I'll count it through because I think it's 20 seconds is sometimes motivational to think you've got less than 10 seconds left, because you've only got 5 seconds left now. 3, 2, 1, stop there. Good. Well done. All right. Side plank, everybody's favorite. Side plank. So on side plank, it's your side of your foot is touching the floor, and then your forearm is on the floor and everything else is off the floor. That includes your hips. And what you're trying to do as far as possible, be perpendicular. Your body's perpendicular to the floor. So we're trying not to lean forward. So try and just check that you're not, you know, if you're on your left arm, your right shoulder isn't sort of dropping down. What we're going to do is hold it back as far as we can. As if in a weird position you were receiving a medal, so your shoulders are back. Okay, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. So Stacey, if you put your right forearm, so elbow to hand on the floor, okay, and then can you get your hips off the floor and just your feet balanced? Right, okay. And then when you get really good, cool, you can take that left hand off the floor. Maybe. Just hold it there for now. That's fine. That's it. It's you're here and you're doing it. There's only 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Right. So, okay, and we're going to do the other side. So, same thing, but on the other side. Cool. If you feel like you're working, then this is absolutely fine. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Good. Okie dokie. So we've done 10 seconds already. And that's 15. And that's 20. And 25. So that's 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Cool. Well done. Okay, Russian twists. Hurrah. So we're sat down again. Whee. So you sat on your backside. You need to find yourself a weight. I'll talk a little bit so you can get your breath back. I think some of you found that quite hard. Okay. Must be all that Christmas pudding in Turkey. Unless you're a nut roast person. I know we've had vegetarians over the holiday, so we've had interesting meals and they've been very nice. Okay, Russian twist. So sat on your backside, feet, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. You need a weight, or one weight or two weights. And what we're going to do is hold the weight in 2 hands in front, and we'll take the weight to one side, place it on the floor, but keep hold of it, don't let it go, and then lift it up and then over the other side. And what we're trying to do is twist our shoulders all the way around. So we're keeping our shoulders in line with that weight. So we don't sort of let the weight go to the left. We keep 2 hands on it, and that forces our shoulders. So this is, it's a core exercise, but we're twisting as well. So it's double whammy. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, off we go. So weight. If you can't, weight down onto the floor each time, and then up and over the other side in your own time. And you can always, as you get better, you can always vary by getting a heavier weight. So, oh, that's 20 seconds. Very good. Keep it going. Good. Like it, like it, like it. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Russian twist. Okay, everybody's favorite, press up. Now, press up you can do either on your toes or on your knees. I don't mind. You judge. All I'd ask you to do is make sure you've got some weight over your shoulders. So you're actually, you know, so your biceps and triceps and shoulders are working. You decide how hard you want to make it. So hands should be about shoulder width apart, fingers pointing forward, elbows are going sort of back, but they don't have to, you don't have to lock them to your ribs. They can flare out a little bit. That's okay. Okay, press ups. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Well done. Good decisions. I like it. Intelligent decisions. I like my athletes to make intelligent decisions about what they should do. 15 seconds gone already. 20 seconds gone. Only 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Cool. Right. Okay. So we've now got the oh, you're lying down again, but you need your 2 weights. So this is the lying down tricep extension. So this is where you have the weights. Now you just got to be careful you don't. Somebody said to me, "Oh, I don't like doing this because people hit themselves in the head." But I think you're all right. Okay, so you lie down, knees bent, weights in your hands, and if you start with the weights either side of your head, so they're not and then your elbows are pointing to the ceiling, and then you're just straightening those arms out and then down. You're not waving your arms around, you're just going from a bent elbow to a straight arm. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Okay, that's 10 seconds gone. And we're coming up to 20 seconds. And 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, cool. And last little exercise is our back raises. So we don't need weights for this, but we lie on our front. And in its simplest form, you place your hands basically on either on your buttocks or your back of your legs, and all you're going to do is raise your sort of shoulders to your chest. You raise your chest just slightly off the floor. It doesn't have to be a huge movement. If you've done it lots of times before and you're really confident about it, then you can be quite vigorous with it, but only if you are confident. And of course, you can, if you're used to it, you can put your arms out front, or you can lift your legs as well. But if it's your first time, it's just a nice, gentle back extension. And we go up and down nice and slowly, and shouldn't have any pain. It's not about pain. We're just going nice and easy. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. So up and then just lower yourself down. So you don't have to get miles off the floor. Just start with just a little movement. Everybody does it slightly differently, but it's your back and you've got to look after it. But I would like just a little bit of exercise. Good. And so that's 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Cool. And that's our first round done. Okay. A little bit of a breather, and we're going to get back to our squats in a moment. Right, I've obviously been talking far too much because that's 30 minutes gone already. So we'll try and rattle this one off. You know what you're doing now. You've been through the exercises. You make your choice whether you go for 30 seconds or 45. Okay, I mean, you don't have to even do 30 seconds if you don't want to. You're in charge of it, in charge of how much you do. But there will be an option to carry on for 45 seconds for most of the exercises. There are 1 or 2 that will only be 30. Okay, so our first one is squats, and you can do squats with weights, without weights, just nice and controlled. You don't need to go any further than 90 degrees. And you shouldn't be feeling any pain in your knees. What you're doing is sliding your backside back as if you were, somebody said, if you're trying to close the door with your bum. So that's what we're after. Okay, so squats, 3, 2, 1, off we go. So we're going for 45 if you want. I'll call you 30 anyway. Okay, Stacey, it's up and down. I mean, that's a good skiing exercise you're doing, if you want to go skiing. But basically up and then up again. That's it. And then down. And up. Yeah, there we go. Good. Nice and controlled. That's super. That's lovely. Okay, we're coming up 2, 1. That's 30 seconds. If you want to continue, continue. Up to you. That's 35. That's 40. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Cool. Right. So now we've got the split squat. So this is where 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Use weights if you want to, just to give you that little bit of extra. And we will do, yeah, we'll do 45 of these. We'll work the legs a little bit today. Okay. Here we go. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. So we're dropping that back knee down as if we're going to kneel on it, trying not to push that front knee too far forward. You go at your pace and you control it. And that's 15 seconds. So that's a third of the way through if you're doing 45. Fabulous. Okay, and that's 25 seconds. 2, 1, and that's 30. If you want to continue, you can continue. 35. Coming up to 40. And that's 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Swap everything round and we'll crack on with the next one. Are we ready then? And 3, 2, 1, off we go. Okay, remember it's that back knee that's going down. Don't need to be pushing too far forward. And that front knee should be bending almost 90 degrees. Okay, that's 15 seconds. And that's 25. Keep it controlled, looking good. And there we go, 35 seconds gone. And that's 40. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. So weight in each hand because we're going straight into bicep curl. Okay. And stand up or kneel up. So we want that full range of motion from the thigh right up to the, starting with your palms facing forward, hands by your thighs, and then bringing the weights up to your shoulders. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So I'll go 45 seconds on this one. Good. Liz, I'll give you a 22-second count. I'm sure you're counting your own anyway. Looking good. I like it. Okay, that's 22. That's 25. And there we go for 30. Well done, guys. Looking good. It's 35. And that's 40. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, keep the weights in your hand. So this is the bent over lateral raise. This is the flapping like a bird one. So it's always easier if you take one step forward and lean your body slightly forward, just at a bit of an angle so you can swing your arms. You're out with this one, Stacey, or you're having a rest? Or you're not doing this one?
Just rest this one.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Oh, everybody else, 3, 2, 1, off we go.
Put a hole in the window nearly. I was too close.
Liz is wrecking the house. She's hitting things with the weights.
Ventilation.
So, okay, that's 25.
I'll be back.
Yeah,
I didn't go beforehand.
that's 30.
Rookie error.
35. And that's 40. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, so we're now on upright row. This is pulling our, so you need your weight. So this is pulling the pulling your tree out the floor, out the your sapling. Sorry, what did you say, Liz?
Pulling your weeds out.
Pulling your weeds, pulling your weeds. Okay, we'll go 45 each one. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So pushing that elbow back each time. That's it.
Carrying your shopping.
Oh, yes. Getting your shopping out the car. That's 15. $25. It's 30 seconds. And we've got to 40, and that's 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Swap and swap feet. Ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go. And we're coming up, that's 20 seconds. 25. And that's 30. 35. And that's 40. And 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, shoulder press. So 2 weights, standing up. Starting with our weights at our shoulders with our elbows bent, and then we're going to push our weights towards the ceiling. And we'll do this for 45. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Ten seconds gone. 15. And that's 20, 21, 22. If you want to switch, Liz. Well then, guys, keep it going. 30 gone. We're now on 35. Coming up to 40. And that's 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Cool. Right. Okay, back to our core exercises. Let's crunch time. Okay, so we can find yourself a space. Don't keep those weights handy for your Russian twists. Okay, so lying on your back. Okay, Stacey, we're on crunches. Way. Hey, just in time. All righty. So, woo, woo. Right, first one is lying on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor, hands on your thighs. We will only do 30 seconds of each of these. I think 45 seconds of each one. We can build up to that maybe in a few weeks. Okay, 30 seconds. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Well done. Just get them hands as far up the thighs as you can. As long as we get some tension in that core, that's great. Working those abdomen. 15 seconds gone, and we're only doing 30. And so that's 20 seconds gone. Only 10 seconds left. Well, less, because it's now 25 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Cool. Okay, we're now going for the heel tap. So that's starting the same position, and then we're reaching for right heel with right hand, slide back, left heel with left hand, slide back. So this is working the obliques, and the obliques run sort of down from your armpit down towards your hips. So it's those side muscles we're working, but you're also working your abdominals or your abdominals as well. And you can of course take your feet off the floor if you want to make it harder. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. Good stuff. Well done. So just reach and reach and reach. If it hurts or you get cramps, stop, give it a rub, and then carry on. 15 seconds gone, so you're halfway. 20 seconds gone. 25. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Cool, easy. So the next one is a little sit-up with a twist. And remember, put your either fingertips behind your ears or on your temples, because that stops us throwing our arms forward and everything being our arms and shoulders working rather than our abdominal muscles, which is what we want to work. And if you can get your elbow anywhere near, your right elbow anywhere near your left knee as you come up, and your left elbow anywhere near your right knee when you come up, that's really good. And you can move your knees as well. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Let's get a bit of a twist, bit of a sit up, and let's work them. And if you can feel that your abdomen is tight and working all during this, that's good. There's so many variations on this. And you've already done 20 seconds. And that's 25. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Boom. Okay. So we're going to do plank, and we're going to do plank for 45 seconds because you're tough. Well, you can do 30 if you like, but up to you. You can do 30 or 45. Okay, so plank, you're either in on your forearms and your toes or on your hands and your toes. So you can be in a press up position or on your forearms. Your choice. Try and keep that body straight. So using your core muscles, keeping them tight, and also your glutes, which is your glutamus maximus and minimus, and they're the muscles in your bum. So squeezing your glutes together. All righty. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So we're going for 45. And if you manage 20, I don't mind. You're working. So that's 10 seconds. And that's 15. Well done. And that's 20. And try and breathe and relax. 25. Okay, and that's 30. Well done. This is all bonus, and that's 35. And that's coming up to 40. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Cool, well done. All right, have a little bit of a breather. I'm going to try side plank, only for 30 seconds. Okay, so I love side plank because we have a few options here. You can adapt it a little bit, give yourself a little bit of support, or you can make it harder by putting your foot in the air like some of you do, or putting the arm that isn't on the floor in the air, which makes it more interesting. Okay, so we're going to do 30 seconds, and we'll be good to go. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Okay, so get those hips off the floor. So balance on that foot. So it works the outside of your leg quite a bit as well, this. So that's 10 seconds. Keep it quality. That's 15. And that's 20. Well done. And we're coming up. Oh, and there's only 5 seconds left. Brilliant. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Well done. Done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Let's change sides. And we're flying through this now. Okay. You know what to do. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So get them hips up. Keep it in control. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the core. And breathe. That's 15 seconds gone. And that's 20. So 2/3 of the way. Well done. And breathe and relax. 25. And 3, 2, 1. Stop there. Well done. Done the exercise I hate the most. Probably because I'm not very good at it. All righty. Okay, bit of movement now. We're doing Russian twists. So you want your weights. Grab your weights. But the nice thing is you're sitting down for this one. Start with your feet flat on the floor, as for most of our exercises. Weights going from one side of your body to the other. So if you take them up in the air, it makes it a bit harder. 2 hands, keep 2 hands on the weights, and so the shoulders are twisting as well. We will do this for a maximum of 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Right, onto the floor and over and onto the other side. And you know, if you want to make it harder, you take your feet off the floor, but you don't have to. Let's get some quality in what we're doing. That's 15 seconds gone. And that's 20. And that's 25. 28. And that's 30. Anything more is bonus. Here we go. We're going on to 35 seconds. And then we're coming up, and that's 40. Well done, guys. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Boom. So Russian twists. Okay, press ups. We will do 45 seconds of press ups, or I will give you up to 45 seconds. You can, if you get to 30 and want to stop, that's fine. Okay, so you decide whether you're on your knees or on your toes. And it is quite possible you could start off on your toes and then go, oh, I'm going to go on my knees for the last bit, just because I'm working quite hard. Okay, hands on the shoulders, fingers pointing forward, fingers nice and spread out. Get the weight over your shoulders, over your hands. 3, 2, 1, off we go. You're right there, Liz?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Press up, press up, press up. So that's 10 seconds gone already. Good. Well done, guys. That's 15 gone. And that's 20. 25. Good. I like the fact you're not rushing it. It's quality. It's control. That's good. 30 seconds is gone. So this is all bonus. All bonus. 35. And that's 40. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Whee! Well done. Right, we've got our, we're lying down for our tricep extension. Our weights either side of our heads. Boom, ba-da, boom, boom. Bruce keeps praying to Mecca. Or is that the... It's all right, he's laughing. He's every now and again, he just like, he gets the was it the child position or whatever it is in yoga. Yeah. Knees bent, body forward. But he's turned his microphone off, so I don't know whether he's panting and yes, he is. He said he's nodding. Okay, right. Sorry. Moving on. Yeah, lying down, tricep extensions. So you're starting with the weights either side of your head, and then straightening those arms so the weights are going straight up to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, off we go, and we'll go for 45 seconds. I think we'll do stretching might be a bit limited tonight, so but we can do a few. Okay, so we're coming up to 15 seconds, so it's a maximum 45. I'd like you to go for 30 if you can, at least if you can get to 45, that's even better. Okay, and that's 25 seconds, and that's 30. That's 30 now. So this is all bonus time. 35 seconds, and coming up to that's 40, and that's 3, 2, 1, and stop there. And we've only got back raises to go, so you just put the weights to the side, roll onto your front, and all we're doing is just raising, just lifting our shoulders and maybe getting our chest a little bit off the floor. You know what you can do. Doesn't gently, no straining. I don't want you're telling me next week that you got a bad back. Nice and easy. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I think we'll just do 30 seconds of this because I don't need to. Oh, I don't want any back issue. Just nice and gentle. Just so you go, oh yes, I am using those muscles. I know they're there because we don't do this sort of stuff very often. That's 15 seconds gone. And it makes a change from doing core. 20. 25. 3, 2, 1. Bing. Done. Well done. Good job. That is, wow. So we've done a 30 and a 45. Stacey, well done. Your first session.
Thank you.
You're well, thank you. You've hung in there. Right. Well done.
It was good.
Good. Right. Okay. So now, Stacey, what we normally do is do a few stretches, and I just talk you through the stretches. Okay. So you can be, you can sit down or you can stand up for this first one. We'll start with the some arm stuff. So I'm going to do them with you. So have your interlock your fingers in front of you, so your palms are facing up, and then twist your hands so your palms are facing to the wall away from you, and then lift those arms up above your head and as far back as feels comfortable. If I start moaning and groaning, it's because I've been to the gym and I'm a bit tight anyway, so this is great for me. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, so then we do this similar thing. Put our hands behind us, hands behind your back, fingers interlocked, palms uppermost, and then we can twist our palms to face backwards. And I'm struggling with this. God, my arms are tight. And then lift your hands as high as you can. And it may not be very far. Today, mine aren't going very far. I did quite a bit of arm work in the gym, so they'll be stretching them again tomorrow. So push them as high as you can. 3, 2, 1. Sorry, Liz?
Lifting your paint up, is that what did it?
Lifting them plants. Okay, relax and shake your arms. Okay, let's do the finger post one. So we take our right hand, a right arm, and we point it straight out in front of us at shoulder height. We take our left hand, put it just above the elbow, and pull that arm across so we can get a stretch in that shoulder. So we pull that arm across. Oh, good heavens.
Sorry.
That's a good one. I like it. I'm liking that. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Okay, shake that out. Going to do the same with the other arm. So finger post. So left arm pointing away from you. Take the right hand just above that elbow. Pull the hand across so we get the stretch through that shoulder. Ooh. Crikey, me jikey. 2, dear. Okay, check out. I think actually, if I go to the gym on the third, on just before this session on a Wednesday, I can relate to your stretches much more. All right, so we take our. Then we're going to take our right hand, pointing straight above our head, bend at the elbow, so we're patting our. You can pat yourself on your back. Then take your left hand and just gently put some pressure downwards on that right elbow, or pull that elbow across, and try not to lean forward too much. Well, that's what I'm trying to do anyway. So you can stretch that. It'll help stretch out the triceps. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out a little bit. Left arm straight up in the air. Bend at the elbow so you can pat yourself on the back. Right hand comes over onto the elbow and then puts a bit of pressure and pulls that left arm over so your hand goes a little bit further down. I'm getting cramp in my bicep because I did some bar curls. 3, 2, 1, and shake that off. Oh, I have cramp. Okay, take the right hand, put it behind your back with the back of your hand on your back, lower back, and then try and slide that hand as far up your back as you can. And you may be able to open up your shoulder blade so your right thumb can like tickle or scratch your right shoulder blade as it sticks out. And the fact that it's sticking out is good because it means it's stretching all the muscles around that, your shoulder blade. Or your scapula, if you want the anatomical term. Anatomical. All right, 3, 2, 1. Shake that arm out. Left hand goes on your middle of your back. The back of your hand goes middle of your back, and then we creep that hand up. And my left arm is not as flexible as my right today, but I can just reach that shoulder blade. You can always odge it up a bit if you want with your other hand. Sometimes helps. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and relax. Right, we're going to do some hamstring stretches. Well, do a hamstring stretch. So you need to stand up for this one. Nice and gentle. I like this one because it's gentle. Okay, all we do, right, stand feet slightly about shoulder width apart, and then we just bend at the middle, and then we just let our weight take us down. So we're not reaching for our toes, we just hang down, and if you grab your elbows, you grab opposite elbows, and then you can just swing a little bit. And I can feel that in my hamstrings. If you want to just hang your hands down, that's fine as well. This is not about, it's not a developmental stretch. We're not trying to get even more support. We're just like hanging down to give a bit of relief because we've worked our legs a bit. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay. Oh. We're going to do a Stevie Bateman special because this is the one he does. Right, for this one, you need to lie down on your side. We're going to stretch our quads. Okay, so lying on your side, whichever leg is uppermost, right or left, doesn't matter. Bend that leg and take hold of that foot, and then keeping your legs together, your knees sort of together. You want to put some pull on that foot so it stretches down front of your quads, front of your leg. And if you can always push your hips a bit further forward if you want to. 3, 2, 1, and relax. And then change sides. Oh, there's one I forgot. One we must do. Okay, so same thing again, but the other side. Bend at the knee, take hold of that foot, pull that heel into your backside, keep those legs together, keep the knees together, push your hips forward a little bit, that'll give you a bit of extra stretch. 3, 2, 1, okay. Relax and shake it out. Right, I just want to do this one last stretch because it is 7 o'clock, but it'll only take us a minute. But you need to be on your feet for this one. And bum, bum. So on your feet, standing up. And you can do, if you want to do more stretches yourself later, you can, of course. Okay, right hand reaches for the ceiling. Left hand takes hold of your, oh God, just hit the light shade. Your left hand takes hold of your right wrist and pulls that arm up, and then you pull your right hand over towards the left. So you're making like a banana. Okay, and so your right hip goes rightwards and your right hand is going leftwards. And so you've got a bit of a banana shape through your body. And you should feel that stretching down the side. So that'll be your obliques and your latissimus dorsi. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake that one out. Okay, swap hands. So your left hand goes straight up in the air. Right hand takes hold of the wrist and stretches it up and then pulls it over. So your left hip goes to the left. Your left hand is pointing to rightwards. And that my left hip is very tight. Good heavens to Murgatroyd. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and relax. And shake it out. Whoa, okay. If you want to do some more, absolutely fine. But I'm going to call that end of the